What is up, everybody? It is me, Mike Vanderpool, a.k.a. Get Good Dad, also known as the director of the documentary film Heart of a Lions Fan, which explored the journey of whether or not I wanted to raise my son to be a Lions fan. And great story. Met lots of awesome people along the way. One Pride is an exceptional place with some amazing people, tons of amazing people who love to get together, have fun, and root for the Lions. I'm also partaking here this evening, prepping for the college football game, Go Blue. I said it, Go Blue. I'm having some Four Roses because this is a week that deserves some celebration, right? So when do we celebrate? Usually when we're getting together with family, maybe some old friends. Speaking of old friends, John Matthew Stafford, how are you doing? Coming back to Ford Field this weekend for a playoff game in Detroit at Ford Field. Something that never happened in the 12 years that Matthew Stafford was a Lion. Is that true? Is this really the first home playoff game since 93? We could talk about that. We probably will talk about that. But what I want to talk about more than anything else right now is this ridiculousness that seems to go on with One Pride, the Detroit Lions fan base, over and over and over again. Why can't we just enjoy the moments? We have a team that is 12-5, home playoff game, and we have fans fighting each other again. This happens almost every week, right? The Dallas game, we seem to be fairly well unified when we can blame the refs. But this past week, it was, Campbell leaving the starters or even playing the starters at all. This one dude at the game in front of me, man, swearing and throwing stuff, but all up in arms. It's like, dude, life is so freaking short, and these opportunities to do something great are so few and far between, especially for some of us, that we really just need to start to learn to enjoy it. I get on social media today, and it's already people complaining about Stafford talk. That's the first thing I even saw. I didn't even see people talking about Stafford. I saw people complaining about Stafford talk. I've seen people gatekeeping on what people are actually allowed or supposed to wear to the game. Don't wear your Stafford jersey. Leave that at home. He's the enemy, blah, blah, blah. Man, Matthew Stafford is now the enemy, 1,000%. And I will not deny that. We are going to beat the Rams, and we're going to go there and we're going to cheer to beat the Rams. Will there be some Lions fans that are probably a little sentimental about Stafford? 1,000%. I'm one of them. I'd love to have seen this team win with Stafford. But you know what? Stafford doing what he did, being able to provide stability at the quarterback position for 12 years so we didn't have to continuously try to draft the guy, let us build some pieces. And even after we wore him out for 12 years, beat him up, don't forget what he did for us in Cleveland. Don't forget what he did for us at Dallas. Don't forget what he did for us countless times. We traded a beat-up Matthew Stafford for the nucleus of what this team is right now. Don't get that twisted, folks. This team we have right now does not exist without Matthew Stafford being as good as he was for us as long as he was. Am I going to cheer for him? No. Am I going to be happy if he goes on to the playoffs after and beats us? No. I'm a Lions fan. But being a Lions fan isn't just one thing that you can be in. The set of rules that you have to follow. You have to go tailgate at Eastern Market. You have to be a season ticket holder. You have to post this. You can't see that. You can't talk bad about all these flipping rules that you people want to put out there are just stupid and a waste of time and energy. Enjoy the moment and don't tell other people how to be fans. That's what I learned. I used to be an angry Lions fan that would throw the controller and swear at the screen and question every coach call and coordinator decision. Still do that a little bit. Hi, Ben, Too Cute Johnson. But right now, man, the way that I've found to be able to enjoy my life as a fan is different than it was a few years ago. A few years ago, I was the person on Twitter kind of being an a-hole, or at least engaging with people who are being a-holes and making me be more of an a-hole. So much so that I actually got rid of the Heart of Lions fan Twitter page because Twitter was just a cesspool of nonsense when it came to being a Lions fan. And you would think that a lot of that would go away after winning, but it's the internet, folks. It's the internet. So at the end of the day, I love and appreciate Matthew Stafford. That dude is a baller, and he's been the best quarterback for my team. Is Goff there? Oh, he if he wins a playoff game, he'll be probably my. It's gonna be hard for Goff to be my favorite over Stafford. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm a Lions fan. Then I'm a Stafford fan. Then I'm a Goff fan, or wherever the arrangement is. I don't even freaking know, man. All I know is I want to see the Lions win. I want to see less pissing and moaning about Matthew Stafford, and just more love for the freaking game and the competition and what this means to the city and the region and the family of fans that had like. This shouldn't be a time for infighting, right? This shouldn't be like just trying to find these little things that continuously divide us, man. It's so stupid. It's like politics. It's like freaking religion. It's like there's so many things that unite us about being Lions fans, but we're gonna find that one thing that we can just wedge. And part of it's the media's fault because media loves to have that. That's what they live for. But I saw a lot of it today from Lions fans early on. Monday morning, Victory Monday, gatekeeping on how to be a fan. I don't think that's cool. I don't think that's right. And I get the hypocrisy, right? Because I'm telling you how to be a fan by not telling other people how to be fans. I get it. And I get a lot of it's probably just in joking fun, but I know a lot of it's not. So how do we just enjoy this moment, right? How do we enjoy those of us who are fans of Matthew Stafford? And if the Rams beat us and go on, you can bet I'm rooting for the Rams to win it again. I will, because I rooted for the Rams last time because I, as a Lions fan who lived 20, 30 years of my life and just with no real hope, yeah, I roped on to what Stafford and the Rams were doing because you know what? You got to root for somebody. Did I buy Detroit Rams gear? No. Did I see anybody in Detroit Rams gear? Maybe one picture, and I asked over and over and over again for people to share pictures, even today, right? Hey, I'll give you $1 if you can show me a picture of somebody wearing Detroit Rams gear. A picture. These things don't exist, folks. It was a made-up BS story at a store trying to promote something they put out, saying they were selling off the shelves with zero proof. And that's how the media is complicit in some of this stuff. Media should also be right now talking about how we just celebrate without this. You go to the game, and maybe you got a Stafford jersey on, but you know what? You know what's on the front? 9. Is the word Detroit actually on their jerseys in there? It's not, is it? Right? So you know what colors they are? They're these colors. And it may say Stafford on the back. It may be duct tape Jameson. It may be duct tape J-Mo, Waymo, Williams, whatever you want to call him. Turning into my favorite player, by the way. But don't tell these people how to come to the dress to come to the game, man. It costs enough for one of these seats. Costs enough for a damn jersey. I'm going to represent in the Honolulu blue and silver. I bought a Stafford jersey today just because I was irritated that people were telling me I couldn't or shouldn't. I'm not going to wear it to the game. I might actually try to figure out how to replace the nameplate with Waymo because that's just who my guy's turning out to be. But you can do this. You can be a fan of Matthew Stafford and a fan of the Lions, and you can show up at Ford Field, wish for a Stafford pick. Somebody posted 6, 10, 20 interceptions. Whenever we can get Stafford to throw. And still be a Lions fan, man. Stop gatekeeping. It makes zero sense for other fans. Don't tell other fans how to be fans. Do your thing. Have your drinks. Have your smoky treats. Have your time at Eastern Market. Have your time at the tailgate. Have your time at Fishbones like my wife and I did. And just do you. There's no rules on how to be a fan. It's all bullshit anyway, man. None of this stuff matters. Lions win or lose, it's not going to really affect your life unless you're like, maybe live and work in downtown Detroit and we get another home playoff game and then it's going to increase your pocketbook. But like all of that stuff, the feelings that you have after the game, pissing, moaning, win or lose, happy, elated, fucking homeless person sitting on the street that I walked past going to Ford Field yesterday. I don't give a fuck about Matthew Stafford. I don't give a fuck about the Detroit Lions. Fucking person could be dead right now. Y'all bitching about fucking what people are going to wear to a game. Pisses me off, man. Because it doesn't have to be like this. And I'm not trying to gatekeep fans either, man. As long as I'm going to show up there, probably going to have my Barry Color Rush jersey on. Probably going to wear this hat because this hat's pretty freaking gangster. Just picked it up at the game yesterday. And I'm just going to cheer for the Lions because that's all it means to be a fan, right? I think at the end of the day, you wash away all the everything else. What you wear, how you watch it, where you watch it, who you watch it with. You just want to cheer for the Lions. And that's what I'm going to do. Hope y'all can be good to each other. Peace.